Hey, what's up, guys? Joey and Robert here.
What up?
This time, bringing you a little video commentary for a little video we did almost 5 years ago.
Yeah, we uploaded it according to my YouTube page here, November 18th, 2011. So this is approaching the 5-year anniversary of our Target Reindeer Run video.
Wait, no, 6 year.
6 year. What the fuck?
We're in
Holy
2017.
fuck. Oh, yeah, we had 1 year already. Or 5 years. Jesus Christ. So, yeah, 6 years. Should have done this for the 5 years. 6 years is such an awkward year to do a commentary.
Oh, we're doing it 5 3/4.
Yeah.
So no big deal.
That's how we roll.
Should we talk about how this video came to be?
Yeah, we could start with that. Go ahead.
So we, Joey and I used to work at Target, and every holiday they would do this thing called the Reindeer Run, and like the district managers would come in, and the store would have to put on some, show and dance, some skit to show everyone the store was in the holiday spirit. So in 2010 we had one, and it was a shit show. We did like some American Idol like competition show in front of everyone, and it was terrible. I had to play like the Randy Jackson character. Were you there for that?
No, I just watched the video and I was embarrassed.
Yeah, I was fucking embarrassed too. But I'm sure you can find that one on YouTube somewhere. So, but this time for 2011, they approached, I believe it was our friend Alberto, about doing a video for 2011. And he came to, I think he went to you before he even came to me, because you had the video skills.
Yeah.
So we kind of brainstormed, and that Halloween, my costume was Red Foo from LMFAO. And let me tell you, that costume was a hit. I went to a birthday party on Halloween and got a ton of compliments. I just remember this one point, like this really attractive waitress was like, "Hey, what's up?" I'm like, "Oh, hey, what's up?" But I thought the costume was pretty cool.
I think it's just because your pants. You can see the bulge in your pants, and I'll make sure to point that out when we do this commentary.
But we kind of wanted to utilize, that costume for the basis of the video, and
I like how this entire video was based around your fucking costume.
It really was.
Oh yeah.
But we shot this over 3 days, and it was the hardest 3 days of my life.
And that was fun. It's the most fun I had at Target. It was a fun job and everything, but I mean, this was fun.
Yeah. So all right, anything to add to it, or?
So the video itself was 8 minutes long, but this commentary is probably going to be like a half hour to an hour, because we're going to be pausing it just to stop and talk about different aspects of the video. Maybe. I don't know. We're just going to play it by ear. We haven't prepped any of this, so we're just going to start talking. I mean,
we're just winging it.
After 6 years, I think we have enough to say about it. So, and just a disclaimer, I mean, I'm probably going to end up talking shit about a lot of people. But like in a good way, because, I love you guys, and you help make this video possible.
Just think of it as a roast,
Yeah, I mean, roasts are good. People like to get roasted, so.
There you go.
Y'all fucked. All right. You ready?
Yep.
All right, got the title card. And these are at Target what's called the huddle. I just try to get everybody motivated for the day, or I don't know. Robert knows more about these than I do.
It was mainly just to give you the information, to get people hyped, and no, it never worked.
I don't think any of these people even work at Target anymore.
I don't even know half their names, to be honest with you.
There's Robert. Bam, Robert! That's Kyle. Kyle, obviously, he played a huge part in this. So
an unsung hero of the video.
Yeah. And this part here, this is actually an actual huddle.
Where no one spoke.
Yeah, and it was like perfect. I'm like, I'm filming this. So let's just pause right here on Chris.
Oh, Chris.
Chris Hernandez. Fucking Oscar-worthy performance here. Let's just talk about Chris for a second. He's the one who really wanted us to do this commentary. So we're doing this, I mean, for everybody, but mainly this is for him, and also to say fuck you to him. Because all he does is travel now. He's always, the only time I ever hear from him is if he's in New York.
Or he's at a basketball game.
Like any sports game you could think of. It's like, motherfuckers at like fucking water polo games and shit. Like he's always at random ass sporting events.
Yeah, and he's always got good seats. He's got a beer always. Like, I mean, to live the life of Chris.
Hey, Chris, I have an idea. Invite me, you fucking asshole. But hey, whatever. We love you, Chris, and we're gonna hang out sometime soon when you're in state or not at a game or whatever. Okay, we're gonna keep going here. Robert. We're gonna talk about also. Robert knows where this is going. Those earrings, bro. I like the earrings you're rocking here.
So, I think the story behind those were like we were going to Vegas like the weekend after we were filming this, and I felt it was necessary to wear earrings to Vegas for whatever reason. So I had always had my ears pierced, but I hadn't worn them for a long time, so I went and got them redone.
And you're not wearing them anymore now?
No,
or?
after this weekend, after we went to Vegas, like my ears started, even though I was cleaning them, like they got really infected. So this was the last time I wore earrings was in this video.
Yeah, I actually remember that. They got kind of gross, pussing and shit.
I think I wore like Band-Aids over my ears to work.
Yeah, that was pathetic. It's worth it for the video, and Vegas. And there's our boy Alberto,
the producer. Here's a little Easter egg. You can see the top of my LMFAO shirt.
Yeah, that's true. The shirt that's like foreshadowing what's to come. Yeah, that's the shirt he wears throughout when his character switches up. Getting multi-role playing over here. And then Alberto's speaking Spanish this whole scene because he tried acting in English and it was so fucking terrible. So we just said, hey man, why don't you just speak Spanish instead? And Robert just understands you.
I've had people watch this video like, oh, I didn't know you understood Spanish. I'm like, I don't. I'm just winging it.
Well, they're fucking retards. Next morning. One of my favorite things about this was the fact that we destroyed the store to make it look like the store's a mess. And we also did nothing to clean it up. Like, we just kind of left. We actually let, like, the flow team clean it up.
I like how you have, like, some of these, like, cinematic shots.
Yeah, I mean,
like that one, like, you were just walking the camera, right?
Yeah, like, it actually looked pretty good. I don't know. Of course, we got Chris to drive up in the BMW.
And he wouldn't let anybody drive it because it was his baby.
So he drove it, and then we just filmed Robert and Kyle getting out of it. Oh, this shot, that's one of my favorite shots. Because I actually got on the wave. Is that what it was? Yeah.
Oh, look at those pants.
Oh, you saw that bulge?
Yeah.
I'm going to make sure in the commentary I pause on that bulge and just highlight it. So this is when the flow team was there. So this is one of the early days.
Yeah. This was a good idea of yours.
Yeah, that was a spur of the moment shot. Just put the camera in a cart and didn't have an actual tripod and dolly. So we just set it in a cart and just kind of went through all the toy sections, making sure we got something from each section. I guess you guys I don't even know if these toys are even popular anymore.
I don't know. We had to get the Bernie in there. I don't know if you know.
Yeah, the Bernie. You have to have the Bernie.
The Bernie was big at this time for us.
The Bernie it's still big for me. I just remember how uncomfortable all this was because like we didn't really have like the music loud. We were like playing it off of our phone or something.
And like half the people didn't understand what we were trying to accomplish.
Well, I mean, and not to be a dick or anything, but half of them didn't speak English. So like the fact that we were trying to like, the fact that we're trying to actually get people to like do it, they're just like dancing to music. Like, all right, whatever. We made it work.
Yeah.
But we tried to do it by like groups. Like this is like that was like the flow team. So we tried to keep everybody
and for
together.
Non-Target people, flow team means like they were the one that stocked the truck.
Price change had a big role in this. You know, I mean. See that we just put the camera on the belt. Betty! Betty's like the coolest person you'll ever meet.
Yeah.
I think you got her number, right?
I sure did, yeah.
Yeah, you did. Look at her. She's always so happy.
I think she still works there.
I think she might be the one person that is still working there.
I remember that. This one right here was our first shot of the video, if I'm not mistaken.
It was one of the early things we filmed. And it's actually one of the only shots where you actually hear the audio like over the music.
Oh, I never even noticed that.
Yeah, because it's actually, you just hear them like yelling.
Oh,
it's actually kind of funny. So I think one of the things that like bothered me the most about this scene. No, so one of the things that bothered me the most about this whole thing is that like, we didn't have more Chelsea in it.
ETL Chelsea?
ETL Chelsea. I had like the biggest crush on ETL Chelsea. Like, the biggest fucking crush. And I think I probably told you about it in the past.
Yes, no, definitely.
Like, and I was just like, and like she
Every day you told me about it.
and I feel like she had to have known, like, because any day, like, there would be days when she would, like, open as, like, the opening LOD, and I'd be in, like, produce, and she would come and, like, do the date check thing and everything.
Yeah, yep.
And I'm just like, that was, like, the best day of those are, like, the best day of the week, because, like, she just spent so much time with me.
Did you give her, like, the peeper eyes or anything?
No, I was just probably so giggly around her that it was just, like, I don't know, I just got into, like, this little, like, schoolboy
Like
crush.
you are now talking about her?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, and like I mean, no disrespect. I mean, she has like a beautiful family now and everything, and then good for her. But I mean, just like
she missed out on having a little piece of Joey.
No, like I just wanted to like hide like dated stuff and just like fuck up the entire cooler, so it would just take even longer, and I could just get more time with her. It just it just made me like really happy.
What was it about her? Was it the red hair?
Maybe I don't know. I think it was personality.
Oh, okay, all right.
I don't know.
She's a nice person.
She was a very nice person.
All right.
She's the one that got away. I'm just kidding. Mad respect, Chelsea. But
all right.
I miss you. This is so uncomfortable. This is so bad.
It was just like, the most awkward thing.
Like Jacob. I mean, I love him. He's one of my favorite. I'm friends with him. He'll probably see this. His dancing is like, it's like one of my favorite things about this video is his dancing and his face. His facial expressions are so good. His dancing, he's just like, I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, look how young you are.
Cameo. Like, I didn't even have any facial hair in that. Still doing hat tricks though.
Yeah.
And this was before I even worked at a hat store, and I'm still doing hat tricks.
True.
So all those people who think I do hat tricks because I worked in a hat store, you're fucking wrong. Man, I hated that job too. I hated so many jobs, man.
I feel like this commentary is just going to be me laughing the entire time.
I'm just going to start talking massive shit about people soon.
And that you were like a one-take wonder too. I think that's all
I need. I'm going to Robert. Let's just talk about Robert for a second, man. Like, fucking commitment. Like, he was at the beginning of this video, he was like kind of like nervous to walk around.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Then by like day 3, you're just walking around, it's like fucking just flashing your shit. Yeah, you're like helping. You're like actually helping customers and shit too. Yeah, people, and you were like serious.
Like for me, like I'm not the most like social, person. I'm not like the class clown or anything. So 3 days of that was almost torture for me. Like, but it definitely helped me get me out of my shell a little bit. I think
then you had to wear Band-Aids on your fucking ears. So that must have been shitty. I think this is one of my favorites.
Like we just coming up with random
Rob
ideas.
Committed too. Yeah. Rob was like actually committed to this. This is another one of the dolly shots with Kathy. See those guys chilling there. Some extras in the background.
See, we were doing the mannequin challenge before it was even popular.
Yeah, like, I mean, we kind of started a lot here. Piper, she had, like, all these dogs, the Target dogs.
Let's just throw them at her.
Like, she didn't really want to dance or anything, so we just threw dogs at her. Nice. Classy. All right, this is the one part where we actually, like, cut the music just to show Chris Ross and head honcho. You got to have a scene just for him.
Oh, sure,
And we just wanted to make him look cocky, like as cocky as possible. So he's wearing like all of his.
It wasn't that far fetched though.
Yeah, no, Chris, you earned this. But what are all those medals? Like, where did he get those medals from?
I don't know if they were Target medals or like marathons he ran, or maybe he did some Ironman competition.
Chris is gonna have to like let us know. I mean, now he probably has like marathon. Have you seen him lately?
No, I haven't.
Dude is jacked, man. He's fucking jacked.
Is he ripped?
He's ripped. I'm afraid of him. Shirts might be too tight, but it's funny. No, those medals just work perfectly.
And this scene was supposed to be like him getting a phone call from his boss's boss, asking what kind of store what kind of condition the store is in. And the only reason why we did that, I don't know if I even told you this. The only reason why I did that 15-minute frame is because we filmed this like for a while, and I noticed that the phone switched hands. Oh, and I'm just like, oh shit, how am I going to cut and make that not look weird? So I'm just like, I'll just make it look like he was on the phone for 15 minutes. That's some director commitment right there.
I mean, you gotta avoid those issues, man. I mean, And it kind of worked perfect. So that's because he was really just talking for a while, having a bullshit. I think Alberto was on like the other line, like taking a phone call. Didn't we do that?
I think
at
so.
one point.
Well, I remember him. He was like, "Oh, so where the girls at?"
Yeah, Chris just wanted to have. I'm like, yeah. I mean,
we were gonna have some girls in the office dancing. That's not,
I mean, we could have made a phone call. Could have gotten people in there. But no, it was fun. I feel like this was the time like Chris actually started getting respect for me. It's like I was just like an employee, like I didn't really do anything. Like, and then I'm like I feel like we bonded over this, all of us. You know, we should have all went to Vegas. But yeah, this part actually,
I think
this part got a big laugh though.
Out of the entire video, I think this was probably my favorite part of it.
This and then, yeah, this just that shot, like, just like the turn and look. I just remember filming this and I showed Chris like I played it back for him and he thought he did look like shit dancing, so he wanted to film it again, so we did. Oh, we gotta talk about Bill.
We have to talk about Bill.
I'm gonna talk about Bill here. Bill is another. I think he's like the show stealer in this video. Everybody that you talk to, at least in like the Target like realm, like people love Bill's part. I think mainly because they never get to see inside the office, so that was one of the things they got excited to see. But they also just Bill's kind of like a straight laced dude.
Oh, for sure.
And like to see him like cut loose like this is actually really fun. And Bill, you're so bad at dancing, man. Like you think people at Target could dance, but like literally no one was able to dance.
No.
And I kind of like did it like to sync it up with the music. Like when he says, "Be the first one to make this, throw this cash." And that's when he throws the paper. So I kind of did. If you actually like listen to the lyrics compared, if you listen to like the lyrics compared to that what's happening in the actual scenes, like I'm thinking deep. I was like balls deep in film school at this time too. And I remember showing this to like my cinematography class, and they loved everything about it.
Oh man.
But yeah, man, it's just like it's deep, and like subconsciously, like people don't realize that.
No.
I have fucking talent, man.
No argument for me.
Wasting it away in retail. And everything's on beat, too.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Fucking Bill. That was like the most dancing he was able to do.
Man.
Pharmacy.
Yeah. I don't even know who that guy was. But
yeah, I was like, whatever. I mean, I never talked to the pharmacy people.
No. Oh,
hang on.
You gotta pause it.
Fucking Hoskins, man.
Nick Hoskins.
He's still with Target?
No, I think he's like with Wells Fargo or something like that.
Oh, I remember hearing something about that.
But he just gave zero commitment to this part. Like his face, like he did not want to be doing this at all. I
mean, but you have to give him props. There's a lot of people that didn't want to do it, and they just completely avoided the video.
That's true.
Like, I mean, like if I think about it, I'm like, where was Hirschberg during this?
Drew Cunningham.
Drew wasn't in this. There's a couple of people that just didn't want to pop up, but Hoskins, good guy. He's in our fantasy league.
Oh yeah, we see him once a year, twice.
Yeah, once a year if we have like at the draft, and then something else. But yeah, I mean, I think his face kind of made it work perfectly.
Yeah. He was definitely not the acting type.
So this is when you and Kyle popped up with what, red card and a service plan.
Service plan, yeah.
Because attachments were and red cards and attachments were everything in electronics.
Target wanted to push those service plans because it was just like pure profit for them. Because if 10 people bought it, maybe one would actually use it. So
yeah,
it was just money.
So if anyone's listening to this, do not get the service plans. They're not worth it. Like, not at all. And people are going to get mad at me for saying that, but it's literally a sales tactic just to get more money.
How many times do you think you had to push service plans?
Everything. Then they start doing them on, like, video games and shit. I was like, why the fuck am I selling this on a video game? It's like no one, or like they start doing them on, like, what, like appliances and shit? And like, I'm not going to spend, like, a fucking, like, I forgot how the pricing broke down, but it was always, like, a good chunk of, like, they was expensive. They didn't make sense. The red cards are good, sure, but like I'll endorse a red card.
Yeah, sure.
But I mean, attachment, and some attachments I get, like you need to sell like an HDMI cable with a TV or like a remote or a print like ink cartridge with a printer. But I mean, service plans. I mean, come on, let's get real. There you go. There's Nick. Nick just fucking getting it, man. He's just going hard again. Someone else who can't dance.
Yeah.
Maybe he needs a drink.
Yeah.
We should go out with Nick and just get him fucking just
take him to the club.
So drunk. Take him and Frandl out.
Yeah. Another person that escaped.
Yeah. Like, was he at Target this time? He was, right?
Yeah.
They all were pretty
much everyone that we hung out with at work did not make this video.
Yeah, like everybody in our fantasy league.
Yeah,
like Perry was he? Like
Perry would have been perfect for the video.
Yeah, he would have been.
Multicultural.
Fucking Derek makes it in. Look at fucking Derek right there. Derek made it in.
Derek, because he's like the biggest Pittsburgh Steelers fan.
He is.
Ugh, Steelers.
Fucking Steelers. Fucking Derek. Remember, didn't we go to Vegas that weekend? Wasn't he there that weekend?
That was our first trip.
We went to Vegas because we were gonna film more in Vegas, but we just decided not to. I think Derek just got married, and that was where he went for his honeymoon.
Yeah, I think we ran into him outside the Monte Carlo or something.
Yeah, or that Diablo place or whatever.
Yeah, okay.
And I think I got him drinks or something. I was so fucking drunk, and I just remember bailing on him because I was hanging out with these chicks all of a sudden. I just walked away. But Derek, man, I miss you, buddy.
Yeah, that was an epic trip.
That was fun. Then we just a bunch of cutaways of dancing, the breakdown scenes. I think Alex's scene right here is like one of this throwdown right here. Boom! That's just right on beat. That's more me proud of myself. I mean, good job for Alec for doing that throwdown there.
And I don't know if you know, I wanted to use a bottle of champagne, but I using the Starbucks syrup to act like I was popping.
Yeah. It made sense. And the thing that I like about these are we did all that kind of stuff, and we shot a good few minutes with everybody, and it's just only 3 seconds.
Uh-huh.
But you just gotta find those 3 seconds. But I remember that with the.
Do you remember how much footage there? How many? What the time was for the footage there was?
I don't know, dude. We filmed so much. I had so many because this is back when I was filming on HDV mini DV tapes.
Okay.
It wasn't even digital. This is still. I had my.
It wasn't even an SD card.
Yeah, it was just on tape too. I had maybe 8 tapes, and it was an hour each. And I just remember this song, I can't fucking stand this song. And after this is over, we're gonna talk more about this song. But every time I hear it, I just picture each scene throughout this thing. But
so you can't even listen to the song without visualizing.
No, dude. Remember we were in the car not that long ago, and the song came on, and just kind of ruined everything for us.
We were having a good time, and then we were
had a 1,000-yard stare of just depression of remembering this. I mean, good song, I guess.
This song, when we did this, the song was at the height of its popularity.
It was, and I think a couple other stores actually used this for their reindeer run too, but nothing held up. This is another cutaway. This is when we got the flow team all just to dance in the middle of the aisle. Again, making them clean up everything after we were done.
Scenes like this, I remember we had to present this video to the entire district management.
Yeah.
And the first thing that I remember is them turning to Chris and oh, so how much payroll was that? I'm are you fucking kidding me?
They seriously said that?
Yeah.
That's bullshit, man. It's so stupid. I remember Chris, remember he got the that big TV, and then he got the speaker system. He wanted this to be a huge presentation.
It was a Bose speaker system.
Yeah, he got this whole thing to set up for this presentation, and I just remember showing it to kept bringing people in.
Yeah,
just showing in waves.
We were doing private screenings for everybody.
I felt like a king at this time. I think we all did. We were all just we were top dogs at Target after this because everyone just dude, that video was great. You hear people from other oh man, this shit was great.
It's probably the highlight of my 8-year Target career right here.
You're welcome. I mean, yeah, I was with Target for 6 or 7 years, and this is the most fun I had. Not working.
Oh man!
What was it SFT Robert?
Let's talk about this. How hard it was. How many times did we try to shoot this? It was at least 3 or 4 times because we were all right, we're just gonna dance, and he would not dance at all, but he would so he would just nod his head a little bit.
I feel it was so hard to get him to even nod his head. We had to play some death metal or something to even make him dance.
Some, Pantera.
Yeah, but SFT Robert, what's he at? Is he still
I don't
there?
know. He was actually one of my favorite people.
He's really cool, low key, one of the coolest guys in Target. But yeah, he's a good guy. Let's see who else we got in these quick shots. Todd!
Oh, man.
Miss Todd.
I do miss Todd.
Todd is a fun guy. I'm going to reach out to him.
Yeah.
See how his life's going. Hope it's good.
I hope so, too.
Todd. Yeah, this is the shots with the trees I love because it's out of focus, and I don't know, I like those shots. The roof shot was great because it took so long for you guys to even just get up there. Then we realized that Robert is like way too short. Like Kyle was, I don't know, was there like a ledge or?
No, there wasn't much of a ledge, but in this shot, like I had the wig on my hand.
Yeah.
And I'm sticking my arm up past the ledge to make it look like,
make it look like you're dancing. Yeah, I know. Like I don't. How was Kyle?
Yeah, there must have been like a small ledge that only one of us could have fit on.
Were you scared? Are you afraid of heights?
No, I'm not.
You just didn't want to. Maybe you didn't want to get close to the edge.
Yeah.
Aw, learning about you. But yeah, that was just like when you see him bouncing, but it's just him like bouncing his hand and just kind of like throwing the fucking hair up. Good shit. I like that shot. That's a good shot that not many people expected to see.
Yeah.
The freezer.
Can I tell you how fucking cold that thing was?
It's a freezer, bro. What the fuck do you expect?
I thought it was hilarious that we were still doing this, like just wearing the freezer jumpsuits. Like somebody would take the time to go in there, put the jumpsuit on, and then continue to dance.
That's the other thing I love about this. Like when you guys were like in like by the compactor, the trash compactor with Rob's scene, you guys had like the masks on. You guys had the masks on in the freezer. You guys actually put those suits on. It was commitment, man. And just like it's like those little details, that make me like really good at what I do. Oh shit! Yeah, Piper with her dogs. What's she up to? Where's she at? Oh, Bill.
What is going on here?
Like, okay, so when I make this video, I am going to put this part in slow mo and rewind it in slow mo just to see Bill move. Bill, he's not great at dancing, but he can move in some weird ways.
Can we? Do you remember that story? We used to work with this girl named Rachel, and she moved to South Korea to teach English.
Oh,
yeah.
This
story?
Shout out to Rachel. What's up, Rachel?
She showed this video to like the class of kids she was teaching.
Yes.
And she said the kids, like the two things that they took away from the video was Kyle and Bill. Bill of all people, they were like big fans of Bill. Like he was a celebrity in South Korea to these kids.
Bill, like I said, he's the show stealer. He's like people are dressing up as Bill in South Korea on Halloween. Do they have Halloween in South Korea?
I don't know.
They have some event where they dress up. You're gonna have to message Rachel and ask her what the situation is over there.
Have you seen Bill recently?
Yeah, because when I was working in the mall, he was also working in the mall, and we I saw him every now and then. I love Bill.
Bill's that was probably one of. I despise a lot of people I worked with at Target. Bill was not one of them. I really liked
the
Bill.
thing with Bill is like, he was the ETL of like what security, AP security. So he just kind of he plays the hard ass.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Then and I was always kind of like afraid of him. Like I hated closing on the shifts when he was LOD because I felt like he was just gonna be a complete dick to me.
Well, when he had to close, he freaking stressed out more than
he did stress out so much. But then I think it was one of the drafts we did a long time. The first draft we did as a group at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Oh, okay.
And he came and he kind of like loosened up. I was like, man, Bill's my guy, man. And then ever since like the video, then especially when I left like Target too, and Bill's awesome. I love Bill, just the way he moves too. Like when he does like this little like this hip bump against the wall.
Like, yeah, that is the best part right there.
Boom! Like what is that? Like, oh, Bill, my hero. Let's see. This was like towards the end of shooting too.
Didn't we shoot another scene in the fitting room? Like we tried to do like that Scooby-Doo effect. Like we'd go into one fitting room and then come out of another.
I think we were gonna try to do that, but I think we were just so burnt out. This is the third day.
Yeah, that was the third day.
And we're just trying to find filler, and I'm just like, we're just
over it at this point.
I don't know why we didn't. We should go back and film that, and then just splice that in.
Just add it right in.
Just reshoot this.
What do you think? You think Kyle's available?
I don't even know where Kyle is.
I still have the shirt. I don't have the pants or the wig, though.
This is just kind of going back to the entire day.
I have to say, this is not a representation of my dancing skills either. Like, you've seen me
dance. Robert breaks it down, man. Like, Robert breaks it down.
I was in the work environment. Like, the music was playing off your cell phone. I couldn't get into it. So.
Like, I mean, it's a party song, It's not like a song you actually do, like a choreographed dance to.
You just throw your hands up, Bob. But yeah, I just want to put that disclaimer out.
Like, Robert, man, he twerks like hard as shit, man. He's got a really nice ass, so it moves really well. And I think, with these pants, you're kind of limited because you're like moose knuckle was showing in your pants. You don't want ball to pop out.
Oh, man. It's just a terrible 3 days.
What? How could you go back and forth saying it was a terrible 3 days and then saying it was the best time of your life?
In the moment, it was terrible. But looking back on it, it was probably the best.
I remember getting jealous because I wasn't in it a lot. Like I filmed everything, you know, but like I'm like, man, I wish I had a bigger part in it.
You should have just been like walking in the back.
Like every scene, just see me walking in the back and trust Alberto with my camera.
Wait, he went to film school too?
Yeah, to film fucking telenovelas and fucking all Spanish soap operas. Again, we don't even fucking see Alberto anymore.
Yeah, no, another person that just is never here.
I mean, he should be here too for this commentary. His name's all over the credits because he wanted it to be.
Yeah.
Damn, that slow-mo shot.
Yeah, that's good.
Just raising up. Just fade. Then this is like another spur-of-the-moment shot. I just wanted to do this side by side of both Roberts seeing each other. What are your thoughts?
Oh, first, I hate the fact that my shirt was untucked. It should have been tucked in. Like, I'm getting to work, my shirt should have been tucked in. I don't know why my collar's
popped.
I thought it was cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool. Like, my thing that I think we messed up with this shot, I mean, I still love this shot, but a lot of people thought that wasn't you and, like, the LMFAO character, because they never actually saw your face.
That's true.
So if you, like, turned around to, like, finger guns, and I was like, this is, like, one of the last shots I think we filmed.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And it was, like, the last day of shooting. The store literally just opened. But yeah, that's just some camera tricks right there.
Yeah.
That's just me doing my thing again.
Good, good director, good editor.
Someone hire me. No, I'm just kidding. I don't want to do shit. Be like Alberto. Didn't he like edit porn?
This is what he's told us. I mean,
yeah.
I've never seen this, edited porn.
I probably have. I just didn't know he edited it. I watch a lot of porn. If you look at my tabs that are open right now, it's just Target Reindeer Run, it's Pornhub, Brazzers. No, I'm just kidding. I don't do that. I'm Catholic. All right, let's get back to this. This is just the. See, and then you guys continue walking.
Fade out, black and white.
And I was just like, man, but everybody thought that was like a body double. Like, who looks like Robert?
I never knew that. No.
Yeah, like everybody's asking me, who'd you get to do that? Okay, like Alberto, producer. The fucking guy just walked around with us, but we did everything. I called the shots. Director, I'll take it. Starring Robert, Kyle, Alberto, Chris. Those are just the ones who had speaking lines, and so that's why I kind of credited them. Of course, the thanks.
I'm a SAG member now because of this.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, look at the next thing that's playing.
Are we really watching this?
I mean, it's just, why not? It's all the single ladies thing. Yeah, it's still good. I still love this, but I can't watch this. It's 6 minutes long. Yeah, I mean, that was a fun video, but that song was like...
Yeah, it ruins you.
Like, every single time like that song comes on, I could pinpoint every single frame of like what part of the song that is. And we didn't like splice it or anything. We used the entire song. I made the song longer because we had more people dancing.
Okay.
So I think there's a part where like Jonathan is dancing. I kind of like repeated a chorus just to get more people in there.
Gotcha.
Like with like Jonathan, Matt, and all those scenes. Like that's you just kind of extended the song. So we made the song even longer. So I made that unbearable song even longer.
And then, I know you touched on it, but we were going to Vegas the weekend after we shot that, and we brought all your equipment with us, and we were going to get a shot of me and Alberto in front of, like, the fountains at the Bellagio. Like, oh, I wonder what's going on at the store. And then we got to Vegas, we're like, yeah, we ain't doing that bullshit.
Yeah, we just drank too much, stirring our drinks with insulin needles. It was an epic weekend.
It was.
One of a few great Vegas weekends. Yeah, but no, I mean that would have been good because I think at the beginning of the video, like when you guys are saying you guys have vacation, and you guys were saying that you were going to do that, but
now do you remember how many people you had to cut? Like, did you cut? I know for a fact we cut one person.
Who did we cut?
What was her name? Vicky. Because we kind of did the same shot with her with the toilet paper as we did with Jonathan.
Yeah, that's right. We had a lot of because the flow team is just huge. That's why we just had them all dance so everyone could be in it that way. But yeah, we did a couple shots where we just had to, but mostly everybody. And then Chelsea's scene, like at the register.
Okay.
We had a bigger scene with her.
Oh, I don't even remember that.
I'm trying to remember what the scene was. We had a bigger scene with her, and then Lynn.
Oh, she was in it?
Yeah, like we had a scene with her, but it was way too much. We had so much stuff at the register. She's in the back at like the Bill's scene.
Oh, okay.
Like when Bill's doing the shitty
yeah,
dance, and you see her in the hallway. So I'm like, all right, she got in it. I try to make sure everybody we filmed actually got in it at some point because I felt bad. I don't want to be that guy that cuts people. I would have just blamed Alberto, obviously. Like Alberto said it didn't work.
Yeah, go talk to the producer.
But I mean, there's a lot of people that like were afraid to be in it.
Oh yeah,
didn't want to be in it, and then they said that they regretted it because they saw how great it turned out. Now they're not a piece of history.
You know, the one person that comes to mind is Stacy Hillage.
Stacy Hillage was like, she's like a huge fan of it. But yeah, there's a couple people that really wanted to be in it. Eric I think wanted to be in it.
Oh, of course.
Eric wants to be in everything.
Anything that you do, Eric wants to be involved in.
And the thing is, like, we filmed for like 3 days. So there's some people that were off, so we kind of worked around people's schedules.
Yeah.
So
we did one I think the first day we did it, it was kind of toward the evening.
Yeah.
The second day was what, like, was it and then the second, third day, were they the morning? I know the third day was morning for sure.
Yeah, I can't remember. I know the flow one was like the worst day because that was just early.
Yeah, I think that was the last day.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't even remember. I mean, I could go back and look at all the tapes and see the date and time, but I've put enough time into this. 6 years later, still talking about it. Do they do reindeer runs anymore?
I don't think so. Like I remember Alberto telling me that they got rid of it.
No one could do a follow up, so
yeah,
they're just like, we're done.
We set the bar too high.
Yeah. Good. Yeah. Because I remember the following year, I think I was still at. I don't remember when I quit or when we left Target, but
I quit right before
the next season,
the
next fourth quarter kind of thing.
My last day was on Halloween the next year, and you were
okay. Yeah, I was gone like a month before you because it was like September.
Yeah,
like, I think I quit like September because that's when I got my job with Zales and I left. But so yeah, we kind of screwed. I told Alberta if they wanted to do another reindeer run video, they could just bring me on and I'll film it. Would have been fun.
Because I think like the song, like I think we had like dabbled into it before we decided we were leaving. But like I think like Psy's Gangnam Style was big at that time.
Yeah.
And we were talking about maybe we should do it to that or something. But
and that's a song I just never liked from the beginning either. I mean, this song was a good party song and I could like get down with it. But yeah, nothing else. That would have just fucking ruined me. I think this video. This like made LMFAO retire.
Yeah.
We were that good. And they think, well, man, no one's gonna top that. Yeah, it was good times.
Yeah.
Fun commentary. Did this commentary come out the way you liked it too?
Yeah. I
thought we covered a lot. I mean, I'm glad I gave you some insight to the video.
Yeah. I kind of wish we would talk shit about more people, but
all right, we'll fucking play it again, and we'll just do it
again.
Right. Start it over.
Round 2.
Here, we'll do a quick roast of everybody right now. Chris Hernandez. Fuck you piece of shit.
All right, Alberto. Fuck you piece of shit.
Yeah, fuck you piece of shit. Like, seriously, Alberto, like, we're trying to hang out with you, and then you like send me a random text, like, hey, what are you doing this day? Then I respond, you're just like, cool. And then that's it. I don't hear back from you.
Well, I honestly think we were supposed to hang out this coming weekend.
This coming weekend? Yeah. I was invited.
Yeah, you were, because he invited you through me.
And you never told me? Because you knew you weren't going to do it?
No, well, I'm pretty sure I told you. But yeah, I think we are supposed to hang out this weekend, but I
have plans this weekend now. Let's see. That's the app. See, I mean, I can't even. You guys are just phasing me out. I bet you have been hanging out with them, huh? You just haven't told me. You have been just going out and like hanging out, and like every time I'm like, man, I never hear from him. You're like with him, you're just like making it seem like you're not.
Leave this asshole. You never text us.
Yeah, they're like having like. They're all having like house parties and shit. Yeah. Like I always see like their snaps and them doing stuff. Again, they're traveling too all the time.
Yeah, I think he was in New York.
Why the fuck do we not travel, Robert?
We're fucking broke, committed to our job.
I'm not. Fuck my job. I'll travel, but no, I am broke. So that's probably the big key here. Who else could we roast?
Bill. Fuck you piece of shit.
Yeah, Bill, you piece of shit. Hey, Chris, you piece of shit.
Let's just go down the list of everybody.
Everybody who's in it. Hey, Flow Team. Don't know where you guys are, but together you make one whole shit because you're all those little pieces of shit. No, I'm just kidding. This is like when I liked working at Target because I liked everybody that we worked with. You know, everybody was fun. Like no matter what time you worked, you're always gonna work with someone that you love.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But I mean, it was good. Some good folk.
Yeah.
good folk, those good people at Target. Man, I don't know what else. I just want to keep talking. I mean, yeah. Chris Hernandez, you piece of shit.
I mean, we can just go right into our podcast from this.
And then now we're gonna do a 3-hour podcast. What was that? It was about a half hour.
Yeah.
What it called. I think I got all the details I wanted to talk about the video.
I think so.
We do need to start podcasting again.
Yeah, we do.
I think this is good. I mean, you're settled in your not really settled, but you're in your new place, trying to get settled.
So we definitely have a place to podcast now, and it's not in a small cramped apartment. So
you go podcast at the gym.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Just fucking do it.
Now, is this going up on your YouTube channel?
Yeah, I'll probably put this on YouTube.
Okay, because if they're watching this on your YouTube channel, they can go and catch up on our 2-year-old podcast.
Yeah, we have like 4 episodes spanning over like 2-3 years. Actually, it's more like 3 years.
Almost, probably, yeah.
Yeah, because I met my girlfriend like when we first started doing like our first podcast, and that was like 3 years ago in July. Damn, dude.
That's wild.
Fuck, we need to do stuff with our lives. Man, but yeah, well, I'll upload it, and like I said, I'll splice this video together, and yeah.
Cool.
Then people, Joey and Robert give you oral.
Yeah.
That'll be coming back at you guys soon. It's a podcast. We're not going to suck your dick or eat you out or anything like that. Was this supposed to be like PG commentary, or were we actually not going to hold back? Okay, because like I'm not good at being family friendly.
Just trying to be how we talk and how the kind of conversations we have. So.
And even so, I feel like I'm limiting myself.
Yeah,
like I'm trying to like be nice talking about the people in this video, and I'm like, I fucking hate that person with a passion.
We're definitely limiting ourselves here, because some of these people that you're still friends with on Facebook and stuff, so you don't want to.
Like I'm friends with like a lot of these people on Facebook, and I will say this though: a lot of these people don't work at Target anymore, but the people who still do, like they're actually like successful working at Target.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? They're not like just like throwing their lives away, because I really felt like I was literally throwing my life away working at Target this long. I mean, if you're older, sure, it's a nice job, it's good hours, but like everybody who's still there that I know are like in positions of power and good money. Exactly. So I mean, like. It just wasn't working out for us, and I went on to better things.
I was just tired of like holiday, and at that store specifically, you went through 2 holidays because you went back to the back to college.
Oh yeah, because it's the college store. We were in Tempe.
Then of course Christmas, and it was just brutal.
And it's longer hours than any other Target too.
Yeah, it was
because
open
of
later.
That. I think they're open even later now.
Probably until like midnight.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't miss that. I don't miss the Black Fridays.
I don't fucking miss any of that.
I really don't. I mean, but for the people who are working there, that I still know, like, good for you guys, but it wasn't happening for me. And fucking, like, my favorite time was when I worked overnight with Alberto, because then I was able to wear jeans.
Oh, okay.
It's like red and khakis. Like, I do not own khakis anymore because of this job. If it's a red shirt, I try not. I look at it with distaste, and I don't want to put it on.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I own maybe like 2 red shirts that are not like polos or anything. Like
red's a color I could wear at my current job, and I just avoid it. I'm like, I'm not wearing a red shirt. Like, you're done. It's done. But no, I mean, I got to thank Target, because I met Robert through Target, met Alberto. Most of my friends, like, I don't even talk to any of my friends from like high school or college that much anymore. Maybe like a couple of them, but most of my friends now are to friends I've made at Target. Yeah. So I thank Target for that, but also fuck you, because you kind of, I hated you so much, but at the same time, I liked you. It's love-hate relationship. Any final words, Robert?
I think you covered it.
Yeah, keep an eye out for Joey and Robert give you oral.
Yeah.
We're probably gonna switch formats too. Try to find like a podcasting site instead of streaming through YouTube.
Yeah, that way we can put like some licensing,
like SoundCloud and stuff. To try to get something. Got to look into that, but we just get lazy as fuck. And I'm probably gonna go get wings because it's Wednesday and I want all you can eat wings. It's my cheat day. All right.
All right.
Peace out, brothers.
Peace out.
Fuck Chris Hernandez.